there are really no such things as shortcuts for two different reasons. Number one, on a vegetated terrain, if you're cutting a switchback and going straight down a hill, you're causing a lot of impact to the very fragile alpine terrain that exists up here on the 14ers. Secondarily, on many of these peaks, especially third, fourth class terrains, taking a shortcut could lead to your death.
People have been climbing those routes for 60, 70 years, and they've looked at every other avenue. There's no other shortcut. I mean, they've found the shortcuts.
Nowadays, we're seeing more of the fact of folks getting to the summit and making it to the top of these 14ers and somehow changing their plan for their descent. Capitol is a perfect example. I think folks are informed when they start out on there, but some kind of a contributing factor, whether it's known or unknown, comes along and changes decisions. It can be weather, it can be their fatigue, can be dehydration, can be their nerves.
Climbing Capitol is a big day, and when you see that lake, people just want to go down to it.
It might seem enticing to look down off of the summit at Capitol Lake and think that your campsite is just right down that way, but it progressively gets worse and worse and worse. All of a sudden you're sliding on loose dirt and talus, and you get to a 300-foot cliff band that's just totally unavoidable. There's no way around it, and there's no solid anchors to build on, even if you did have enough rope to get past it.
Every guidebook says there's no shortcuts. Every online forum says there's no shortcuts. There is no shortcuts off this mountain. You have to go back the way you came up.
We have one class 3 route on Torreys, which is called Kelso Ridge. It's probably one of the most difficult, at least routes on the 414ers we have. One thing we've seen there, which has led to numerous rescues, is they've descended that route instead of ascending it. And it's highly recommended, if you read the guidebooks, that you don't go down it. They come up the standard route and then they think it's a shortcut going down. They're going, hey, it's a fast way down. I can be down in my car in an hour versus going back the way we came, which will be longer and slower. And then they get in trouble, and then they call us.
There's no roundabout paths, there's no corners to really cut that aren't putting you in considerable risk. So if you feel like you ascended a route and you were on the route, the best thing you can do is descend the same route that you know.